there was a beautiful green park. So this beautiful park had lots of children coming in the evening to play. Some played cricket, some played football, some ran, some just walked around. There were adults also from the colony who used to come for walks, yoga, chit-chatting, meeting their friends. So this was a common place where everybody met everybody in the evenings and sometimes in the morning also. Evening time, especially for a group of children, was something they looked forward to, because that was the time that this group's favorite uncle, Sharma uncle, used to come and speak to them. And he always gave something or the other tough, and they had to calculate, or sometimes they had to immediately give the answers. So they used to look forward to some challenge or the other every day. Sharma uncle used to throw at them. So one evening, Sharma uncle, like always, came to the park, and the children immediately gathered around him and asked him, "Sir, what do you have for us today? We are ready. You can take a quiz, you can have a competition between us, or whatever you wish. Oh, we are ready now. We are also becoming smarter." So Sharma uncle smiled. He said, "Today I have something very, very different but special for you." So the children got even more curious. They said, "Please let us know, what is that we have to solve for you today?" So Sharma uncle said, "Today I'm going to teach you something about budget. But you have to only figure out how you're going to work this out." The children were confused. They didn't understand what was he talking about, budget. How are we to be bothered about budget? He said, "Listen, you know that the colony celebrates Independence Day together every year. We have a nice lunch organized for all the residents. There are competition for the children, and they get prizes and all that. This happens every year." They said, "Yes, that is a usual feature." So Sharma uncle said, "So the challenge is, this year you're going to do the budgeting for the entire program and even the execution of the program. So you're going to be the leaders for this function." They got very excited. "Really, uncle?" They said, "Yes." So there was this little girl called Sarah. Sarah said, "My uncle, I don't know anything about this. I want to do, but how will I be of help?" Then her, a little big boy, he supported her. He said, "Why are you worried? We'll be together. No, we'll help you do something. You do some work." Uncle said, wait. So they got even more curious and happy. And they said, please tell us. So uncle had got a few chits. He took out those chits and the children picked those up. So they were divided into 3 groups. So A team was made, B was made, and C was also ready. Now the next step was a question. So they said, "We are ready, please tell us the question." So Sir said, "To organize the program, what would you require?" So they decided amongst themselves. They talk, and then finally they said, "Okay, Team A is going to see the prize distribution and the stage. Team B is going to see the arrangements of the food, etc. And Team C will see to the beautification of the campus." So these were the 3 areas which we decided. Now came the budget part. So Sharma sir said, "See, I'm going to give you some coins." Where he gave 100 to one group, 100 coins to the Team B, and another 100 to Team C. So he said, "See, now you have to plan all this and come back to me tomorrow how you're going to spend this money." I said, "Sir, tomorrow everything would be done. Don't worry, we will be there with you." So then they went back to their different corners and they started working out. Team A started working on what arrangements are required. Team B, what all covers in that area, and Team C like that. Now they did not know the cost. They were stuck there. So the next day they went to Sir and they said, Sir, we have worked out each and every point what we have to do. But we are not understanding how to budget this because we don't know the prices. We've gone to the shop with Mama Papa only always. And we don't know how to calculate the money and get back to you. So Sir said, yes, this is what I wanted you to know. So with your some help or elder brother, tomorrow you visit the market, take the cost of everything and then get back to me the next day. And they went to the shops in the campus nearby and checked out all the rates, and they could figure out what all is to be done. So that was also done. The next day when they met at the park, they were so excited to share that with Sir. Team A started, gave all the examples of what all is required, how much it is going to cost, what would be the total amount they would be spending. But he was a little sorry, saying that, Sir, this 100 rupees is not enough, we would need more. So Team B started and he said, Ravi, he said, Sir, I have figured out what all needs to be bought. But we are also running short of cash. This 100 rupees isn't enough. It's such a big event. How can 100 rupees be sufficient for this? So the third team came and there was this girl called Sanya. So Sanya said, Sir, I have the 100 coins you gave me. I have taken them as rupees 1,000. The denomination is changed, but I have figured out how I'm going to spend this 1,000 on a decoration and what all I'm going to buy. So Uncle was smiling. Uncle had a ball. He was enjoying how children were racking their brains to find out how they are working on budgeting and are able to take care of the finances. So he said, okay, so the next step is, tomorrow when we meet, you are going to do what? The children said, Sir, we are going to give you the exact calculation of what we are purchasing, how much will it cost, and how much are we going to spend total. So they figured that out very nice. They again went with Dadaji, Ram Kaka, Didi, and the different teams had everything in order. They maintained their diary. By now there were pages, quite a few pages which had notes, etc. They worked all that out. So again they met. When they met at the park, Sir said, okay, Team A, tell me how much money you're going to spend on decorations. To Team A gave all the details. I'm going to buy the balloon, there'll be flags, there'll be streamers, there'll also be sweets which we are going to do this much cost, this much, etc. And this is the amount, sir. I'm going to need about 500 rupees extra. If you give me 1,000, then 500 more would be required. I'll be able to manage very well, sir. Said, okay. Team B, how are you going to manage the eats? Team B said, Sir, we are going to manage 2 snacks, one savory and one sweet and one cold drink. So you will have to give us 2,000 rupees. So now Team C had to come with the prize distribution and the prizes. So Team C also came out and said, Sir, we, the 3 of us have decided that we are going to go to each and every resident's house, all our uncle and aunties. So we tell them, give us a small thing from your home, a new gift kind of a thing, and we will have a raffle. But in the end, what we have decided is that we are going to collect one little item from all the homes, and we are going to put it in a big basket. In the end, when everyone is leaving, we'll put their hand inside the basket and we'll take out one gift. So we get to save a lot of money. Team A and Team B were stunned. They thought, wow, what a good idea they have figured out. Everybody will go with something when they are going back as a token. So this is an amazing idea. Everybody started clapping and they said, wow, what a superb idea, Sandhya, you are too good. And Sir was overjoyed with the solution Team C had come out with. So what was the lesson that they all learned? It was that when we start planning, we do not waste money. We are able to save also, and we are able to manage everything with the resources we have, and also how we learn from each other. So Sir said that this is exactly what I wanted you to learn, because you are smart children. You know how to manage money now. And I'm sure from now onwards, whatever you're spending, you'll be mindful of that. So with this, the story ends. Be mindful of the expenditure that we do. Good night.